What's going on, guys? Mike here from Canadian Cards. Just going to do a video response for Mick, dead center. Mick, like myself, just recently hit 100 subscriber. Congratulations, Mick. Mick wanted us to do a video of just our surroundings. So I live in Hamilton, Ontario. Actually, I live in Stony Creek, but it's a suburb of Hamilton. Hamilton's the major city. I'm just going for a drive. I'm going to take you guys to a landmark that's part of a lot of Canadians' everyday life. It's synonymous with Canadians, almost as much as hockey and back bacon. But I'm gonna take you to a spot, show you a little video, and hopefully you enjoy it. Congrats again, Mick, on reaching 100 subscribers. Talk soon. There you have it, guys. So we are at Tim Hortons on Ottawa Street in Hamilton, Ontario. This is the location of the very first Tim Hortons. Like you guys in the US, I know your coffee for the day is usually a Dunkin' Donuts or a Starbucks or what have you. Up here, Tim Hortons is absolutely crazy. You go to any hockey rink or any event really, and everybody's got a Tim Hortons coffee wherever they go. So I'm just going to walk around to the front, show you some of the images on the building, and then I'm going to take you inside, because I believe inside this is the original, what the place looked like. Tim Horton was a hockey player for many years in the NHL, synonymous with being a Toronto Maple Leaf, and the story goes he got a lot of his NHL teammates on the Leafs to come down on the first day it opened and sign autographs for kids and stuff, and apparently he paid them in donuts. So I heard that story, and that's a fantastic story. So yeah, that's artist rendition. You can see right there, May 17th, 1964 it opened. So we're talking 55 years ago. And then if you move to the front, proud to call Hamilton home since 1964, it says. And they've got a statue out front of Tim Horton. Tim Horton died tragically in the early 70s. He was a player for the Buffalo Sabres. Was killed on a highway car accident, took his life, and he was definitely one of the all-time greats in the NHL. Here he is. He's depicted in his Leaf uniform. He was the assistant captain, and I'm going to take you inside. I'm pretty sure they got some artifacts, so I'm going to stop the camera, go inside, and film again. Okay, so here we are, guys. This is the way it used to be. Got a lot of stuff down here, old jackets and hats of some of the original things the employees wore. It's great. Here's a price list, if you can see it up there. Dozen donuts, $1.25 or 15 cents each. Coffee, large coffee, 60 cents. It's pretty much the layout I remember as a kid. They preserved it. There's a picture of Tim when he played for the Sabres. Just a bunch of old photos. Tim, some staff back in the day. Fantastic. And then there's all kinds of stuff. There he is up there. I don't know if you can get a good shot of that. Timbits, or they're called donut holes, whatever. But this is Timbits is a minor sponsor for a sponsor for minor hockey throughout Canada. There's a book on Tim Horton, old 71-72 card from his Pittsburgh Penguin playing days. All kinds of stuff back here. Just a brief little tour. All the different cups throughout the year. All the roll up the rim is a big contest. It's like a little museum in here. It's fantastic. Tim Hortons Children's Foundation. They send tons of underprivileged kids to camp, which is fantastic. So there you have it. Just walk down memory lane. Gives you all the years, the 90s, 80s. I started at the 70s. Mr. Tim Horton. Just forgot, guys. There's a plaque. I'll read it to you. Miles Gilbert Tim Horton was born in Cochrane, Ontario on January 12, 1930. Signed by the Toronto Maple Leafs in 1949. Performed as one of the steadiest defensemen on the blue line. Played 1,446 regular season games. Inducted into the Hall of Fame in '77. There you go, guys. And just one last thing. They do in conjunction with Upper Deck. They produce hockey cards every year. So some of you may or may have not seen them on eBay, but Canadians collect them like crazy. So there you have it. Tim Hortons, part of our everyday routine. Take care, Mick, and congrats again on 100 subscribers.